Okay, and we're back for the second part of the base tour. I think I covered most of the stuff outside here. Yeah, that's the, well, obligatory extreme reactors thing here. Feels a little cheaty though, this thing, because it's pretty easy to set up and it generates. This is even a small one. And I think I got enough to, of these things, those cyanide ingots, to make a steam turbine thing. For now it's hooked up to this and can hook it up anywhere with the flux plug. Got its own channel, so if we want to use this specifically, then can use that with the flux plug flux network. The plug is the input. I don't know what the other thing is called. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're going underground for this one because that's the second part of the tour. Woo! I love those things. It's so cool. This is doing some. Well, I hope you like this room. I did at least a little bit of effort to make this look nice. This is the experience and the. We got 192 levels now in the obelisk. Okay, well, it's not even levels. You can't transfer that to your person. See? Yeah, it's like 10 levels is one thing. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay. There's some more dictionary conversion going on here. Also goes. Oh, you can. Yeah, that goes from this over here to the obelisk as well. Okay. This is the refined storage system. This looks pretty horrible. I really need to redo all of this. I wanted to redo the whole ore processing anyway. This is for platinum and stuff. You can actually almost triple it, or this gives slag as well, and 2 or 3 platinum ingots. Or is that? Oh no, you put in nickel and then you get platinum as well. Yeah, that was the idea. Not even sure it's properly hooked up at the moment because I was sort of in the process of redesigning this and then make the wall look better instead of the mess that it is right now. Anyway, this is the heart of the system. The refined storage stuff here. Got a bunch of disk drives, not really all that much even. And to actually check what's on the disk, I got a separate system here that only has the controller, a disk, and a display. So I can actually check what's on the disk because I like to keep it a little bit clean. You just pick up a disk here. If there's a better way of doing this, I'd like to know, but you can see, oh yeah, there's a lot of this or that in here, and then you can move it to the drawer system in the other room that I am about to show. You can pull out the stuff from here with the disk manipulator. There's the pattern grid for autographing, bunch of fluid storage blocks that I'm not using yet all that much. Some resonant ender, glowstone, redstone, and of course water and liquid XP. The texture is broken, as you might notice here as well. See? At least I don't think it's intentionally pink, but oh well. This is the storage drawer system here. Yeah, some compacting drawers and all of that. There's a couple of other colors in here. That's just a little odd. Oh well, I'm not the most organized person ever. What we have here, this is old guy. I like to make power in different ways or create power. What do we have here is the refined fuel setup, and uses IC2 coolant that's in the floor down below. And this is ethanol. You can check it all on the screen here. And there's also gasoline in the other room. The ethanol is coming from potatoes and fertilizer. That is in here. Yeah, it's coming from the refined storage system. And this is the onions and some bell peppers that's coming from the farm that I showed in the previous episode. And this is a simple machine here. Simple compact machine. Yeah. Small machines. Simple. I think the mod is good. Oh, then. No, compact machines. Okay. I don't know why I thought. Anyway, there's a. In there is a. You can. Can't you see what's in there? What you could see what's in there. Is that only when you have the device in your hand? Yeah, let's take a look. That's weird. Okay. But you could see some kind of preview. Anyway, that's made to... There's some machines in there that make obsidian, I think. I don't really use it all that much anymore. I use one more in downstairs to create even more potatoes and weed. Because I was a little short on that for some time. This used to run more often. No, this is now used to power the refined storage system here. Yeah. There's a wireless charger. And this thing is keeping an eye out on the power. See, when it's at 20%, emits the redstone signal. And then all of these dynamos start running. You can, of course, also override it with this button here. See, the lights go on. Stuff starts to boot up. And there you go. Got about 4,000 RF per tick. Minus the 600 that's coming in. So that is kind of cool. Also, there's a thing here watching the fluid tank. And if it is below 50%, then redstone signal is being sent here, and then the bitumen is in the system is being transferred. Goes down the line there to refined fuel. And this room is a little bit of a mess, but this really took a long time to get right. Every now and then the whole system would come to a halt and I had to tweak things about. Yeah, this is gasoline from melons. Melons are being chopped up in this sawmill and they go into the... Whoop. They get there? Yeah, into the crafter here. Yeah, this pulped bio blend that's then being enriched in the fluid transposer with this seed oil here that's also being made from seeds. You can see there, and also saplings, by the way, but that doesn't really matter. And then it's being turned into gasoline over there. Yeah, there you go. So I just recently, this was a sink here, and then these used to be cooled by water, not cold. So I removed the sink. And I added this thing here, the ender tank, with the coolant on it. And then all these things here started to fill up with coolant, and the whole thing came to a halt. These things are pretty dumb. The cloches from Immersive Engineering, they just take whatever liquid you put in, they just soak it up. And of course the melons won't grow on coolant, so... The whole thing came to a halt, and then I had to tear it all down because there was no other way to get the coolant out. So I had to reset this whole thing, and then I had to rewire as well because for some reason or another the wires didn't want to connect anymore either. So yeah, what's this here? Oh yeah, just to make some nether wart and some potions and stuff like that. Yeah. In a random storage drawer. No idea what this is doing here. Oh well. Let's forget about that. We got another Oh, there's some more stuff in here. Yeah, there's some more crafters and things. I probably needed a place. This should be here though. Same with this silly fire. The auto chisel is here as well, and make some other blocks with the architecture craft thing. So what do we have here? Well, this is the resonator from Deep Resonance. The blocks here to make crystals with which you can create power. Let's set up this whole thing as well. This does the same as the Ender IO machine that you saw over there. It's a valve or a ledge, I think it's called. Yeah, ledge. Once the battery here is below a certain point, then signal goes off. This one? Yeah, 10%. Then it boots up the crystal here. I don't use it really all that much anyway. It is a bit of a pain to automate, because you have to enrich the crystals and all of that. There's a couple of spare ones in here, I think. Yeah. There you go, 89. And those are pretty nice. Gives a fair bit of RF per tick, but too much of a hassle. But it was kind of fun to set up though, with the lava and all of that. So, and we got our couple of bases here. Most people, I'm pretty much the only one left at this point. Whoa. And turn on our void ore miner here from over here. Currently it's turned off. And we got the compact machines thing. Really? Oh. Why wouldn't it work anymore? Is it because of this thing here in the middle? That's weird. Huh. Whoa. Yeah, I have to be really careful with this pickaxe. It's a little fast. Oh. Well, that's odd. And as you might guess here, sort of a bee room. This is our production bees. Oh, this one is dead, apparently. Yeah. Oh. These are oily bees in here. See, oh, this one isn't hooked up properly, apparently. Oh well, I'm gonna throw that in here. Everything is being transferred over here to the chest, crate here, and then goes into the system. Make this a sort of a honeycomb kind of thing, which I thought would be kind of funny. Could use panels to hide these wires, but I don't really mind seeing those. Didn't really want to work at first, so that's why this one here has the chest and the pull out thing, or the whatever you want to call it. And then that is being grinded down to propolis. See, they're slowly getting in more, and then that you can turn that into oil, which I will show you downstairs. Yeah, it's the B room. RF tools, refined storage screen there as well. Another contraption here. This is to make the fluids for the AE2 system that I also have. That was starting just to figure things out, you know. Figured I want to try that as well. What do we have here? This is another level. Couple of ugly machines. Our reborn storage thing here where all the recipes are. Still got quite a few pages to go to fill this thing up. We got our fluid transposer. Got a random double crusher. Yeah, I don't really use that anymore. See, this is our combs that are coming in. And another squeezer. I don't think I use this anymore either. Random chest with stuff. And this is really cool, the advanced generator that I added to the pack. You can also make IC2 there you go, power with this one being fed here by the, what's it called, syngas, yeah. And yeah, this is the one. The lapis lazuli is being made with distilled water into IC2 coolant that goes into this ender tank, and then the ender tank being used downstairs as well, as you saw previously. Anyway, let's not spend too much time in here. Random chest with coal. That was a really weird thing, where the coal was being eaten by the system somehow. And I still wanted to use coal every now and then. But every coal that got put in somehow mysteriously was used for something, and I couldn't figure out why it was used. So that's why I put up a chest here and an exporter. Anyway, there's one more. No, there's 2 levels now. I almost forgot. We got this room. This looks a whole lot better. And this was really fun to set up. Used actually a Project Red cabling. This is the only time I used it here. To keep a stack of 16. There's probably plenty of other means to do that. Even adds them up apparently. And it's being made into biofuel. And the biofuel goes into this advanced generator here, and that's powering this thing here, and the pulverizers down here. These aren't hooked up yet. They've just been delivered. They're ready to go. We got ourselves an AE2 system, and I was tinkering about with that yesterday. And totally forgot time. And I spent way too much time on that. So stuff from the void ore miner in the void world is being put in here. Yeah, there's something went wrong, and now this is all filled up. It shouldn't be. And it gets into here. I just built all of these and let the thing run, and then to check out what was coming in. It actually works quite well. There's an importer here and an exporter to hook it up with the other system, the refined storage system that we have here. See, it's being hooked up there with the storage bus. I was fiddling about with the cabling, which is a big part of the AE2 system. There's the energy cell. We got ourselves a power cell here to power this thing. And then I was experimenting with some point-to-point stuff. Oh, free outputs, it says that. Oh, that's cool. Didn't even notice that. Yeah. This is the automation for the, what's it called? Yeah, the silicone and the, whatever. Inscribers. Which work really weird, by the way. You have to put in stuff from the bottom and the top and all of that. We got our cables here. I like this sort of a service area, kind of a hallway of sorts. And I made this room yesterday as well, and I only wanted to dig out a little bit, and I start. It looks a little bit boring. Let's put these things here, and then looks pretty good. And extended the. This is hooked up to the system that's just from above, just some trim here. And I'm not too sure about the floor though. Put these redstone lights in here. This is the elevator. And no, there's no more floors behind this. So, below this. Behind here, there was a lava lake. And here, I heard it bubbling when I was working down here. So I just took like one block down and then all of this was lava. Oh, I break the wall. There you go. Oh, really? Ah. And there's more of the A2. I just hooked up something here just to see if everything was working. This should go behind the wall. And then only have the cables come out. I should replace this with smart cable as well. So you can actually see 0 channels. Oh, okay. That's not much. Did I forget to hook it up? Oh, device online, it says. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I thought this looks pretty cool. We can put some ingots or whatever in here. So, got some more storage. This is the lava from the lava lake. So, to prove that I'm not lying, actually use the this thing here, the RF Tools Builder. Can also pump liquid. Anyway, there's one room left. And this is over here. Super secret doorway. Yeah, this is just a general area where I can try things out. We got a large battery thing here. Yeah, this doesn't really work anymore. On one PC that I have where I also play this, that this actually works. The covers from, there's a cables down here. And here it's just a black texture. And this is used to make advanced alloys for IC2. Make the plates in these 3 machines. And they go into the crafter, and then this mixed metal ingot comes out. That you can then put in the IC2 machine upstairs there. Just a chisel factory wall here. And I added this to the pack as well. The Pneumaticraft. Or do you say Pneumaticraft? I've been fiddling about with this a little bit. You can do cool things with redstone as well. This is now set up to keep 4 bar pressure here. As soon as it drops, then this thing turns on for a little bit. And it's running forever on this chunk of coal. And I'm using this with the oil. So you can drop these in here. So it's not really automated quite yet. And we got this here. A little bit of oil here. And as soon as there's something in here, then these machines turn on. And they start processing the oil. Well, that was pretty cool. Yeah, this is running forever on this gasoline. So same with this. Oh, let's put some tar in here. Okay, that's running a little faster, but and then you get, oh, it's all empty, of course. Now you get all of these. Oh, these. Oh, usually you can see the color in here. It looks pretty cool. Anyway, there's diesel, kerosene, gasoline, and LPG, and they get better the more higher you get. You can actually convert like diesel from kerosene to gasoline, or and so on. You can do that in this thing over here. There used to be kerosene in here, and then it turns into gasoline if you turn on these machines, and then you have all enough pressure in here to do that. Yeah, not sure this does anything. Also not sure if I did this correctly though. This is supposed to cool these blocks here, but generate more heat. See, as soon as it gets over this little arrow there, and then 100, and it starts to do things. See, yeah, it's slowly starting now. Oh, slowly starting now. And it turns off as well as soon as this is empty again. So that's cool. And I made this thing as well, the quantum quarry from Extra Utilities. Wanted to try that as well. Yeah, it's not really hooked up really to anything yet. Just wanted to see what it came out. There's not really any way to blacklist any of these, so still need to hook that up properly if I'm ever going to use it though. Oh, this is the... Oh, right. I can just right click on it. See, there's more cloches in this one here. Alrighty. Getting near the 30. Another crafting grid here. Near the 30-minute mark. And that's where I really wanted to stop if anyone made it through the whole thing. So that's about it, really, if it wasn't enough. Right over here. This is the portal to the void, where I got some more things going. It's always sunny here. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I planted some crops here, not really doing anything with that. Use the RF tools thing to build some of these platforms here. Build a new one here that I'm not using yet. And we got our environmental tech. This is only level 2. Only using it to... well, not really using it per se. You just keep this running, you get all these resources. Like sand and blocks, netherrack. Ice even too. Yeah, packed ice. Clay. Whatever you want, whatever you ever going to need. I think it's turned off now. Yeah. And this is a level 3 botanic thing. Botanic miner, right. Gives all these types of wood and saplings and all of the flowers that you would ever want. See? Yeah, gets a little laggy too. Probably because it has to render all of these things here. Thought it would be cool for decoration to use some of these. So, and the cool thing is that you get all of the botanica flowers as well. This is a level 5 void ore miner, and it gives you just about everything you want. And might upgrade it to tier 6 at some point, but not really. You need a lot of nether stars for that. And that is hooked up to this thing here, the RF tool storage system. So this is pretty cool. You can just use botanica here and you can pick up the flowers that you need. Also had this one hooked up. It pulled in some of the flowers in here, so I can use them everywhere. Don't really see a remote. Maybe in the backpack. Nope. Oh, well, I don't know where that went, but and a little power cell here to power this little system here. Oh, started something here. This is for when you need water. The sink. Yeah, so that's about it. I made it into 30 minutes. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. Oh, the system is actually running now. Yeah, there you go. The melons. I know you can hook this up in another way as well, but I really like those conveyor belts. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the little tour here. And hope to see you again sometime in the future. Bye bye.